Hello everybody, it's me, TONIK TZW, and yes, you are reading this placeholder quite correctly. This is a quadruple Krakenfail. How the hell I did not manage to convert this to at least a Kraken, if not more, I'll have no idea. Actually, I do have an idea, and it's all because of the rock humping spuds. We actually tried something a little bit different on this one, and I built the Fletcher with a full AA build, AA modules and AA spec on mod off, and it did okay. Why not? Let's get in there. But as I said, I just could not believe that I was unable to convert this. And really, there are two players, if anything, in this game. Sorry, I'm just going to get a little bit more comfortable. But it's Chin and I know, we all like to make out that we have awesome games and brilliant games, and everybody puts their best games online with the highest scores and things like that. And this is not going to be a massive damage score. But what I'm going to do is a destroyer's job of spotting, capturing, and killing. In that order, pretty much. That's what I'm out to do. But just look at the dispersion of blue team. There is an issue in the game at the moment, and it's this whole Marlborough Marco Polo BS where everybody is trying to get their missions done, to get shards, to get the Azumo, so they can say that they finished the Christmas event and didn't spend a penny on, well, crates to get a ship. But it is leading to some of the most diabolical and abysmal gameplay where nobody actually wants to get in a fight. Everybody just wants to sit behind an island and spam HE at the other ships, and the ships on the other team just want to sit behind islands and spam HE at those ships. Nobody wants to support you. Nobody wants to play the caps. Everybody just wants to sit back and let somebody else do the work. It's not just the state of the game, it's the state of bloody society these days. Everybody wants something for nothing, and they want that something for nothing to be made for them by someone else. But I put those torpedoes across out of that destroyer. Chin's come over to get the summer spotted, and he is going to get an almighty surprise as he comes around the corner. Because I've put an AA build on, my dispersion's a bit all over the place, and my reload's a bit longer than it normally would be on the Fletcher. This guy has obviously turned to put torpedoes. I don't think he's fired his guns yet, has he? He's not really going to get much of a chance because he's dead. Gone. Out of the game. You'll notice I've got 2 kills because while I was killing him, I actually hit a battleship with all those torpedoes. So we're 2 kills in, and we've barely started. What's that? We're 3 minutes. 3 minutes into the match, we got 2 kills. It's not a bad start. And as I said before, we're going to spot, we're going to capture, and we're going to kill. Meanwhile, blue team are all deciding that they're just going to sit behind that one big island at the back, and red team have all decided they're going to sit at the opposite end of the map. And to be frank, my thoughts on this game were quite colourful. If you've heard some of my language on past live streams where I have perhaps lost my temper a little bit, yeah. That was my opinion of blue team. But I just thought all those battleships sat there, that's ripe, easy pickings for me with torpedoes. There is a Charles Martel who is just going to break straight through the centre of the map, supporting his destroyer and getting in on the action against blue team. We lose our Yadachi because everybody was waiting for that shot. I'm in here taking this capture point, and the very next place that I am going to go is into the next capture point. And as you can see, that Charles Martel is so far out of position, and yet there isn't a single ship appears to be able to get a shot on him. And I'm like, how can a cruiser like that run through the middle of the map? You'll notice that apart from Chin and myself, pretty much nobody's spotting anything because nobody can see a damn thing because they're parked behind rocks. And I'm going to rant and rave about this probably in so many more videos. But honestly, people, learn to play the friggin' game. We've got 4 seconds for cap, and now we're going to take it. And then we're going to push and defend the next cap because that is our job. Spot, capture, kill, get out there. We know that we've got a Kagero, we know we can beat him on guns, but we don't know when he last fired his torpedoes, and he's got 8. He could also have 16 because he could be running a torpedo reload booster, or he may be running a smokescreen, but he can't run both. When I'm spotted, I've got nothing else to do but commit. And we are going to get on guns and try and hold it here to give ourselves some cover from all of those big ships sat on the left hand side of the map, hoping to God that not one of them has got a full HE salvo ready for me. Now he does take some fire from somewhere. I don't know where that is. I know these torpedoes are incoming, and I'm going to slide nicely through the middle of them and pick up kill number 3. And then I see that Charles Martel has got nothing left on him. 2 turrets across the top. This is kill stealing, but it's not. It's taking guns off the map. Pop, he's gone. That is kill number 4 in, what, 6 minutes? We're actually doing all right. There are 4 ships left in the game. Red team have lost 5 and blue team have lost 2, but still they are sitting behind that damn island. They have a massive, numerical advantage. All they need to do is push and support each other, and this game could be over in seconds. And I decide that as I've defended the cap successfully, we hold 3 out of 4 caps. There's no point in me pushing down for that last red cap, and so I'm going to sit here and I'm going to try and pick up a Kraken. This would have been Kraken number 114, but he disappears out of sight and somebody bags him with a full salvo. So yeah, they obviously need the kills. Another red team ship has disappeared. This Marco Polo is there at the back, and the carrier is left in the game. So I've missed 2 opportunities so far to convert to a Kraken. So we're on a double Krakenfail so far. Marco Polo there, I'm thinking, is nice and ripe. He's not quite in range of my torpedoes yet. And I think, yeah, we can probably squeeze him through that gap. And this is where I make a mistake, because what I shouldn't have done here is lined him up and fired my torpedoes, because I thought he was just going to keep backing up in a straight line, but he's not. He's at an angle. And I think maybe with the damage he's taken, if I get 2 torpedoes on from that range, we can pick him up. But now blue team have finally had a rummage around in their sacks and found their balls, because there is 1 ship against them and there are obviously 4 of them. So very much like the playground buddy with all his mates, they all get brave and finally decide to push against what is really the last ship that can do anything to them. But there we go. Marco Polo drops a smoke. He's still in reverse. My torpedoes are going to miss him. But I'm still hoping that I can get on the guns and potentially pick up a fire. And as you can see, it's not a high damage game. But he fires his gun. He loses his detection, or he loses his concealment because of his smoke firing penalty. And he gets a full salvo off the Alsace, which means that the Parseval is the last ship in game. My only chance of trying to convert to a Kraken. We don't need the cap at this point, so I'm going to see if I can get some shots on. But when I'm competing against 4 complete spuds of battleships whose contribution to the game has been questionable, I'm trying to knock out a giant with a pea shooter while there are 4 battleships trying to pick up the same target. And seeing these salvos go in, I realize I'm thinking, can I get it? Can I get it? Can I get it? No, I can't. So there we have it. It is a quadruple Krakenfail, unable to convert. Honestly, it's like buying that girl at the bar drinks all night, and then she finally decides to go home with your best mate. 80,000 damage, 4 kills, 1 cap, lots of defense, and actually base XP wise, it's a pretty solid game with 3,514. Chin coming in a quite close third over second place, and then the rest of the guys who just sat there doing their thing, really. Rant over. Hope you've enjoyed it. Just goes to show that I don't always have great games. Don't forget to click the like button, leave me a comment, tell me how hard you think I failed, and don't forget, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. And until next time, take care of yourselves, and goodbye.